It is Riyadh. And here.
This bout is sketchy.
All the talking. And there's the bell to start round one. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. This fighter's... Whoa, wait a minute! Oh, and the Irishman just got rocked! He's in some serious trouble here! Can he find his... And down goes Ward! A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
That's... 1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ward in that last round. And there's the bell for round two. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
And he scores with the counter. They have no respect for each other's punching power. No rest for the weary. A perfect counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice stop, but that won't score. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This fighter does... Did you see that? Oh, and Augustus might be ready to fall down. Thought we were going to see the finish there.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A perfect counter lands. Caution being thrown to the wind. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Emanuel Augustus in that last round. On to the third. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Couldn't land that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That counter shot lands. That counter punch caught him clean. Johnny, I love watching these Ryder fighters just based on the hand speed and the... Hold that thought! Micky Ward gets rocked. He's been in these situations before, but can he find his way out this time? Looks like they've shaken it off.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just missed with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. That jab was blocked. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Emanuel Augustus in that last round. There's the bell for round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Can't score with that jab. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork or you're going to be a cooked goose.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Augustus is clipped. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough, tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
He threw a punch and just got countered. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Emanuel Augustus in that last round. That belt. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Good counter punching. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Miss with that jab. Perfect counter lands. And he misses with that jab. There's a counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Let's talk about Emanuel Augustus in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's... There's the bell to start round 6. But Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches. The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He missed with that jab. And that shot just rung his bell. Micky Ward, right now, look down goes Ward. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Ward in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round. There's the bell to start round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Beautiful counter shot. Emanuel Augustus is down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I've got to... 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe, or do they play defense here?
Look at his corner. Look at the instructions.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Augustus is wobbly right now. It's some big trouble. Disaster averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Straight right just misses. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Emanuel Augustus in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial. And there's the bell for round 8. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
They exchange punches. As Augustus about to crumble to the canvas. Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? And he will stop the fight.
This should have been stopped at the beginning of the round.
Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?